Welcome to another video from Passion Touches. Hope you enjoy. In today's video, I will be doing a French overlay. So overlay just simply means I will be putting the acrylic directly onto her natural nail, and then I will be doing a French look. So this will be a cutout French and not a ombre French. So since it's an overlay, and I just added the acrylic directly to her natural nail, instead of using a form, since she didn't want it that long, I just decided to build the acrylic up and out. Like here, as you see me turning the brush backwards to add the acrylic to the tip, and then just playing with it until it gets until it starts to get hard and solidify. That way I can add a little bit more acrylic on top, and then basically just building a nail but without using a form. So I do this a lot, majority of the time with overlays. Once a person doesn't want the nail too long, if they want it long, then I would prefer to use a form. But if they don't want it that long, then I would just build it out and up like how I have done in this video. And it does work. It works for me. It does last just as long. It still looks really nice and natural. It works for me. But some people will probably prefer to use a form. But building the acrylic out like that, it works for me. I get it done and the nail still looks nice at the end. cutting out the nail here to get the cutout French. I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but that's what I call it, the cutout French, because you literally cut out the acrylic. I'll let the ombre where you just blend everything. But yes, just cutting out the shape here, the half moon. Yeah, because when you do a cutout French, you could also do a V cutout French. But I find a lot of people do like the half moon or half circle, whichever you prefer to call it. So just cutting that out here, and then I will add the white, and you will see it starts to come together really nice. The pinky finger, the little finger, I added the white to it, but then when I went back to remove the white from around the line, it didn't move. It wasn't as clean as I wanted it, so I went back in with the drill and just removed the white off the top and made it smooth. So you could tell where the white started and the pink ended. But all the others, I didn't have that problem with them because I don't usually go back in and take off the top of the acrylic to make it smooth so you could tell where one color ends and the other starts. I don't usually do that. I can usually put the white and then I just go around the top the same time and make sure that the line is crisp and nice, and you could tell where one starts and one ends. So that's what I usually do. But the pinky finger, I don't know, I guess I added too much white, and then at the end it didn't really want to move, so the line didn't look nice and sharp. But the others looked really nice and sharp. I only had to adjust the color on the pinky finger with the drill then. Right, I did not add in that piece I was speaking about just now. I did not add in that piece about the about filing off the pinky finger and fixing the lines. I didn't add in that piece. I took it out, but I was just letting you guys know it does happen sometimes, and if you have to correct it, then so be it. You just correct it and make sure it looks really, really nice and crisp and a nice sharp line, and you're good to go. So it does happen sometimes to everyone. Here I'm just using the bit for under the nails, and yes, I try to remove as much of the acrylic from under the nails as possible, especially when I use this method, so that the person could get under there with the brush, and when they go to wash their hands they could scrub under the nails with the brush, and it would be clean. The brush would clean under the nails properly and everything, and there won't be space for liquid to stay under the nail bed and keep it moisturized and cause any issues or problems that you don't want. So I usually would try my best to remove as much of the acrylic from under the nail as possible. And by using this method, it would be a little bit more than usual because of this method, but it does work. I still get majority of it moved, and no, none of my clients have complained about it being an issue or causing any problems with fungus or moisture or not being able to clean under their nails properly. So just bear that in mind. Here we are, the finished product. These nails were done for her birthday. She also had a pedicure for her birthday where the toenails were blue. That video will be either before or after this one. Not completely sure. But this was her birthday do. Looked really, really nice. And she loves blue, so she really loved these nails. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.